Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with my review of AC Series Premium Bandai 08. This is the set that includes the two special forms from the Gaim Gaidens specials. So you got Zangetsu in the watermelon arms, and then you have Baron in the Super Duper Mr. Cooper. No, we have him in like the cool like apple armor, which is really neat. It's essentially like a very light repainted version of the one from the Golden Apple Rider from the Gaim movie, which is kind of neat. So I'll talk about that in a second, but first we do best part of the review is the box, so that everyone can leave after this. Pretty typical for the Premium Bandai AC figures. You got a nice shot of him on the front. Zangetsu looks really cool because his eyes are super glowy. On the top it shows you how the figures work in case you forgot. There's a cool like in-show live-action side shot, but they're kind of like silhouetted in an arty style, so it looks kind of cool. And on here they show some swapping of the arms and stuff like that. And then on the back here just kind of an action shot. And then on the bottom there's actual like in-show shots of them that aren't like filtered or anything. So yeah, pretty typical. So in the set you obviously have the Zangetsu base, Baron's base, the two arms, and then they each have weapons. I guess we'll start with Zangetsu. Just looking at the figures, I'm going to do the articulation for just one because they are the same. The only differences between the molds being like their helmets and their various details, but the same articulation, they all share the same mold. So you got the 360 movement in and out, all the typical stuff, swiveling here, finger joints, swiveling at the waist, some pretty good head articulation, solid range there, leg articulation, squeaks, swiveling, your double knee joint, your ball joint there. So all the same on all AC figures across the board. The only differences truly come in when you have the armor on them and how much it hinders that. And this is like the same exact base mold as regular Zangetsu. It's just like red. It's like, you know how there's Kelzaks and Kelzak Furies? He's like the Kelzak Fury of Zangetsu, or like the Flaming Hot Cheeto of Zangetsu. So yeah, it's the same going there. He comes with a Muso Saber, which is the same as all other Muso Sabers, included with Muso Saber inclined riders. The watermelon arms, it's like the prototype watermelon arms, in case anybody was confused about that. So it's like a regular armor based off of the Zangetsu main arms instead of like before the giant robot. And then his weapon is actually super cool. It not only looks really festive, like Christmassy or something, I don't know, but it looks really good just in terms of the figure, I have to say. It's got a really nice paint job on it, nice and glossy. Good job on it there. But just in terms of the concept, see, it's like his shield in normal Zangetsu Melon arms, except it's got a Gatling gun on the end. Like, that's just wicked awesome, like, seriously. I can put the arms on there, the helmet's in there, which is actually a lot easier to do than the Dragon Fruits one, which should have gone up before this if the timeline's correct. So it's very simple with arms changed, just put it on there, fold it over, boom, and the helmet doesn't even go on all the way. That's not how it happens in the show. And there you have him in his watermelon arms prototype version. Let's go ahead and put the shield in him, because I said in him. I don't know why we would put it in him, but the shield on him. There we go. The shield Gatling gun, which seriously, it's just really awesome. So yeah, there he is. It's pretty similar to regular Zangetsu, even in terms of like the green armor design, but I honestly really dig it quite a bit. Mainly I think because of the weapon. I think the weapon's pretty sick. I think that's pretty awesome. But also the red eyes Black Dragon is a really cool Yu-Gi-Oh monster. No, but in particular you can kind of see it on the packaging, which it doesn't represent quite as well, but I think the red eyes look really good. I just think it's a really neat alternate form for Zangetsu that was very, very simple for them to do. So I still really dig it. Okay, I can fig it. Okay, now Baron, like I said, same articulation, and he's pretty much the same as his regular one. He doesn't have any real major differences in his base mold compared to Zangetsu's. So he comes with the sword and shield, just like the other Apple Rider did. There's some slight differences in it. It's kind of like a less flashy version, like there's less gold and stuff on it, but it's pretty much the same, which is all based off of, I believe it's orange arms. So it's very simple to put on, just like the other one. Let's see if his helmet actually goes all the way on. You know, it's funny, I said that when I was done, when the AC figures were done, I was going to do one giant video. It was a montage of all the combos. Now I'm like regretting that if I end up actually being able to do it, because they're still going. I don't even think these are the last ones, because there's still more forms coming out, and there could definitely be more. Alright, but there he is in that form. We'll give him his weapons. What's really nice about this is if you watched my the Apple Writers review from the Gaim movie, you know that I really liked the look of putting Mars's armor on Baron. It looks really good. Even before they did that, I think it was before, but definitely after, there was some really neat like fan arts of it. It just worked really well. So it's really neat that they actually gave him like an official like live action in-show-ish, because it's like after the show, but in-show version of that, which is really cool. And it's also cool in toy form, because then I don't have to decide between whether or not I give Mars his armor or not, so I can actually have a Baron figure displayed like this, which is neat. I honestly hope they do a figure art of it. That would be pretty sick. But I think it looks really good. Like I said, there's some little minor details that are different from the original version of it, but it's still pretty cool looking, I think. I think Baron's works really well. It's really funny for Baron in terms of his figure, because like his banana arms on the original figure release just look better on everybody else, and then things like this just look better on him without his banana arms. So very, very cool. I really dig it a lot. So honestly, overall, I really like this set quite a bit, even though it's a pretty simple set when you get down to it. It's very much so a repaint of things you already have, but I think it's a really cool repaint. I in particular, like I said, like Zangetsu because of his weapon, and I really digged Baron with like the apple arms on him, so it's nice to actually give it one to him properly. So I would say I actually like the set quite a bit, despite the fact that it's basically just a repaint. But so if you do like these forms and you like the arm change figures, I can recommend it. I talked about in my Dragon Fruits Energy arm change review how these are kind of becoming like lock seeds, where they're all roughly amongst the same quality pool with a few exceptions. So it's kind of like a, you know, these are all pretty good, just pick what you like. But I can say that with this too. But if you like these forms, I can in particular recommend this, because I just really dig this set for its unique little cool touches. But anyway, that's about it. Until next time, make sure you check out the Crazy Podcast at writersrangersrambles.com. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, Dawson Ryder, signing out.